Scriber Lake High School in Edmonds, Washington. This is the continuation school to the Edmonds School District where I actually went to high school, so it's near and dear to my heart. Recently, I've been able to get back into contact with this community because of an amazing woman, Sarah Philly, who's doing great things here through a program called From Failing to Thriving. And what I love about the program, as well as so many of the faculty and staff here at Scriber Lake, is it's caring about the students, believing in them. Not just saying, hey, good luck, I hope that you make it, here's your schoolwork, but they're really taking them for who they are, finding the good, finding their story, and bringing out healing and health to each student here, and it's an amazing, amazing thing. Another amazing thing going on here at Scriber Lake is the English teacher, Mrs. Bowker, has collaborated with Ingrid, a local author, to start to begin to publish stories from 15 students here. And it's a part of the program from wearenotokay.org that gives people the opportunity to share what they've been through to help other people, which I love. It's amazing. Getting their story out and saying, hey, there's others that are like you. You can make it. Don't give up. It's really a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I'm going to give you the link that you can buy that book on Amazon today of the students here from Scriber Lake, as well as get connected with other stories, as well as Ingrid, who I really, really want to thank her for really using her own personal story and taking a tragedy and making it a victory, as well as teaching other students to do the same. So we have the opportunity to hear from students from Scriber Lake that have decided that they're worth it. They're not going to give up based on whatever they've been through, maybe a death in the family, a transition, a learning challenge. They are believing that they're going to overcome that and keep moving forward. And not only that, they're going to inspire other young people to do the same. So here's their stories.
You are in charge of your life. If you don't take control of your life, something or someone else will. Paraphrase Ingrid. Don't give away your personal power. Setbacks happen to us all. We can choose to let them stop us, or we can choose to figure out how to move on. Each is an opportunity to learn something about ourselves, about others, and about life. With each challenge, we grow smarter and stronger. You may flip your tassel.
Okay, I'm really excited because my friend Sarah, she pulled these girls aside, and I wanted to meet people that are in the book, You've Got It All Wrong. And what did you think about the process of it? Were you freaked out to tell your story?
Yeah, I was definitely freaked out to tell my story because it had a lot to do with drugs and friendships and writing about people that I'm not close with anymore. But it was a really good healing process, and it's good to get your words out and share it with others so that way they can learn from it.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's amazing that you were brave enough to get those words out and help so many people that are like you, because there's a lot of people out there. And Deanna, by the way, this is Kelly. I don't think I said that.
Yeah, I know.
And then
Kelly.
This is Deanna. She's a junior here at Scriber Lake. And you also are in the book. Did you know that this book would be that far-reaching where it's affecting so many lives?
No, honestly, I didn't. I knew it was going to help me, and I didn't, know how extreme the book was going to get. And to know that it helped so many lives was just amazing.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for getting yourself up the nerve to write it out and help so many other people that are like you, because so many people get stuck in their stories, and you wrote it out and you're walking through it. So thanks for sharing with us and through the book, and don't forget you can pick it up. Hi, this is Lupita and this is Monica. You all just got pulled aside, but I want to say congratulations on graduating. That's such a huge thing, and I was so inspired by the stories of the speakers and even just the hope that was given tonight. So what's both of your stories coming to Scriber Lake?
Well, my story, I skipped school a lot. I didn't go to school. I stopped going to school for a while, and then I was really behind on credit, and then I was told I wasn't going to graduate,
that there was no hope. I was only a sophomore back then, but like I had missed school so much that I wasn't going to graduate. And then they were like, my counselor was like, well, just drop out. And I said, you know what?
Your
no.
counselor told
Yeah.
you to drop out.
They're like, you can drop out or get your
Some counseling right
yeah,
there.
to drop out or get my GED. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to do neither of them. I want my high school diploma. And then there's like, well, there's an orientation at Scriber Lake High School. And then I had heard a lot of bad things from the school. So I was like, well, I'll just go to the orientation to see what happens. And I came, and I really liked it. So then I decided to come here, and here I am.
And now you're graduating.
And I'm graduating.
Amazing. So what brought you to Scriber Lake?
I was bullied like all through my elementary school years, middle school, and high school, and it was to the point where I couldn't even like walk into class without somebody calling me names or just defacing me in front of everyone. After spring break of my sophomore year, I told my parents it's either let me go to Scriber or I'm dropping out of school. I can't take it anymore. And so I came to orientation and I fell in love. And they put me immediately into the STEP program, so I was here for 4 days before I was actually enrolled. And then I was in entry. And Scriber, became a family place for me. I was comfortable. Nobody teased me. Nobody called me names. I found that no matter where I go, I always have a friend. And I was a good student, you know? I heard that Scriber is a place for bad students. And it's not. It's not at all. These are all kids who chose to be here. We all had to fill out an application, and I believe that Scriber is really good for people because it changes their lives, and it changed mine.
Yeah, and I love that you said chose to be here because people in maybe your situation with there's so many people that are being bullied today, unfortunately. It's a common story. There's so many people out there that are told that they're not going to make it. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, the normal is where people just give up. You know, say drop out of school or worse, other things happen. And so I want to honor you for choosing to continue on and now look at you. And I know that both of you have bright futures, planning to go to school, more school, or what do you guys' plans? What are your plans?
I'm going to start off at Shoreline Community College, 2 years doing criminal justice.
Awesome.
And then I will transfer to a 4-year. I'm thinking of Central Washington University and becoming a juvenile information officer.
Amazing. What about you?
For me, I'm actually taking a break. I'm going to take at least a year off of schooling to get a job and experiment around, and if I find something that I really enjoy, then I'll just end up going to school for that. If I don't, I want to have a bakery when I'm older. That's my dream. And so I'm looking at going to the Art Institute of Seattle.
Very cool. Well, dream big. Go after your dreams. You guys both know that anything's possible after what you've been through at a young age. So thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're here graduating tonight.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you, dream of this day? Did you think you would graduate tonight? What's your story?
It was definitely a long, hard road to get here. I knew what happened, and I knew it was going to come. I just put my head down and really kept chugging on. Just remember that life goes on no matter what happened to me, no matter the hard struggles that I faced in my life, and just remember that life goes on, and just keep chugging forward, keep positive vibes in your life.
So you're young. How old are you?
I'm 18.
18. People are thinking probably like, what possibly could he have gone through? He's only 18. Or can you just share some of your story?
Well, when I was 6 or 7, my mom was diagnosed with cervical cancer, and she's had over 40 surgeries. She's definitely it's taken a big toll out of her life. It's had a huge impact on not only her but the family and everyone that just surrounds her. And it really took a big impact to my life. But at the same time, it also motivated me to want to get my mom out of the struggle, and wanted me to succeed and proceed to do the right thing and follow my dreams and never forget where I came from, and never forget who's there for me.
That's awesome. So what are your dreams?
I want to eventually, when I grow up, I want to play in the MLB, hopefully play some professional baseball.
Awesome.
Or help guide kids like me who didn't have the best childhood or had a rough childhood, help them kind of guide them into following their dreams.
Yeah, that's so cool. You're so inspiring because a lot of people that have been through things like you want to give up or do give up. Mm-hmm. So thank you for not giving up. Here you are graduating, getting ready to start the next chapter of your life. and that is so inspiring. So what would you say? I know you just said you want to inspire people that are like you. This is your chance. There's someone out there that's watching that is like you. What would you say to them?
Do what you want to do, and don't listen to your friends. I mean, the only person that's going to succeed in life is you. I mean, you're only going to want, or you're only going to get, what you put into life. So basically, just live life to the fullest. Stay happy as much as possible, because we're not put on this earth forever. So enjoy as much as you can. Keep a smile on, and just follow your dreams, and stay passionate about everything you do, because when you love something, there's no better feeling than succeeding in something you love.
Yeah.
And that's honestly why I still am here, and the reason why I graduated, because I never gave up, and I believed I could do it, and so I just I'm here and I did it.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I want to say thank you for not letting your hard time define you. You're letting who you are define you, and that's amazing. Thanks. That really inspires a lot of people. So make sure you keep on keeping on, pursue those dreams, put your head down, and keep working. Right? All right. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So today has been an amazing day. Truly, I was talking to one of your teachers about how inspired I was at graduation to see 50 students come down who all had made the choice that they were worth graduating, and some of their stories are in this book. And I'm sitting here with, from all I hear from everybody, the amazing Marjie Bowker.
You're talking to the right people.
And I truly hear great things about you and what you've brought, and this is behind closed doors. You've been seeing it throughout this blog. And I couldn't say enough about how important it is to get your story out. So what inspired you to do this project? And I know you were in collaboration with an author.
Yeah. So I always say it was, I never intended to make my students published authors when this whole thing started, but I read Ingrid Rix's book about her experience growing up. It's called Hippie Boy, A Girl's Story. And I just knew from the first chapter that my students would connect with it, because she had power struggles with her father, her stepfather. And the way she wrote the book was from the perspective of someone who was 14, and then it goes through her graduation from high school. And so I emailed her about halfway through the book, and I said and she was from Ballard, and I said, I love your book, and I know my students would love it too. Would you come in and be a guest speaker? And she claims that I wrote and said, will you partner with me for the rest of your life? Because she had written the book and published it just 2 weeks before. So it was like really synchronicity, because she had written it with the intention of helping teenagers who had been in the same situation that she was in when she was a teenager. Kids were really, all of them had the vision of their story was now going to help somebody else, and so we had a real purpose in working as hard as we did.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I just love the fact that you found something that they can use as an outlet, but also there's so many, just even how Ingrid was inspired to help other people in her situation. Yeah. I think it's amazing how many people we can find that have similar stories to us. Yeah. I mean, everyone has their own journey, but similar stories.
Everybody has a story.
Right.
Everybody does. And where those stories connect, you never know. But it's the power of personal storytelling that never fails to intersect on some level with someone.
So great. I am just inspired by all of you here. And if you feel inspired, I want to hear from you. You can comment below. You can also comment on the forum. There's many stories going on. We talked to some of your students that shared their hopes for people that have maybe gone through something like them. And so if you've related to someone, we want to hear from you. We want you to get a hold of this book, like I said, on Amazon.com or locally at Edmonds Bookshop. And I want to thank you again for staying tuned. Thank you to all the faculty and staff and students here at Scriber Lake High School in Edmonds, Washington, and we'll see you next week.